Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 4th episode of Araburu Kisetsu no Otome domo. And last episode, we got ourselves an advisor through completely normal means, and that's good news for the club, so yay. Yeah, so there's that. That's kind of what all I remember from last episode. So let's just get into the episode and see what we're gonna get with this one. 3, 2, 1, play. Self-study. Oh, she actually got a... Oh, she actually did get an image change, okay. I know she talked about that, but... It's the magic of anime and manga, yeah. So I've heard. Yeah, somebody did. Yeah, Magi knows what's up, apparently. Wow. Well, that didn't make things awkward at all. Yeah. Kanchigai Shinaide, just such a tsundere line. And I guess that was kind of a... I guess she was kind of being tsundere there as well. Although, it's hard to say how she actually feels, but... It does seem like they're trying to build something there. Like the writers, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'll find out at some point. It's such an interesting thing they do, that sort of talking kind of at the beginning segment of the opening. I don't know, I kind of like it. I'll probably get old after a while, but for now I like it. The opening itself is very pretty. I mean, blue is my favorite color, so of course, you know, I like a lot of this. Okay. The purpose of books. It says do not enter. Can you not read? I mean... yeah, of course he followed her. She really does look quite pretty. Like, I think I forgot to actually say something about that, but she does look very nice. Well, of course, because you clearly like her. Question is how she feels, but she probably feels the same way. Their eyes meet. How romantic. What? You're not a teacher. Hoodwinked. Okay, yeah, that's completely normal. Like it, I mean, if you're not even willing to go that far, then you don't actually like her, so. I mean, if that's all I had to do to get a girl to go out with me that I liked, I would probably consider it worth it. At least if I was in high school and still cared about such things. So, Momoka, when are you gonna do something of interest in the show? Oh yeah, there was that as well, wasn't there? I knew there was some kind of scene between the two of them last episode, but kind of forgot what was said. But there you go. So yeah, things between those two are just getting really just awkward. I'm sure they'll work it out eventually. I mean, yeah, it's kind of what the show's about, more or less. What about with the girl? Just asking. Yeah, bit of a change of subject. You can get a lot from books, yeah. Yeah. You borrow feelings and you wrap them in your own feelings and then use that. Well said, I guess. Oh, she's not wrong, but all of a sudden saying that. I can ship this, I will happily ship this. And then... oh, I think that made her happy. That was the look. She's really happy. That's actually really cute. But yeah, I can ship that. Okay. Okay. Oh, see, Frank Sensei. That explains why he's so well read. I mean, of course, that's just how it goes. Not really, as long as it doesn't affect his work. But to have that, wow. I was about to say it's good to have that clarified, but that's a little harsh. Okay. Everyone has their preference. Geez, you know you're talking to a high school girl, right? It's kind of mean. Good question. Yeah, so that's why he went to... wanted to meet them. Okay, this escalated. I hope not. Uh... Jeez. That poor teacher. uh, it's because you gotta be specific. A lot of things could throb in that situation. But okay, I guess we'll just leave it at that. Goodbye. But yeah, this is definitely a dramatic episode. No doubt about that. But yeah, I kind of forgot to really react to it, but I think it's pretty funny that he thought that she was a middle-aged man from her writing. That's pretty funny. Well, that's an interesting line. Rude. Something, Yasui? I'm sure you know what it is. Did she say that? I don't think she said that. Okay. I guess that might be another thing. Yeah, he has. He doesn't want to tell you that. You shouldn't take what he says at face value like that. Quite clearly. Just read books and forget about problems. Books are just magical things like that. That's what it comes down to. She wants me to dig deep into her core. So that's the purpose of books. Okay, the title's been explained now. I mean, yeah. I don't know, I think it's a great song. Yaranaika. Oh. Well, I'm sure you'll learn in the course of the show. It's what have you been thinking about over there, Momoko? I mean, guys are pretty much always thinking about that, but she's got her club now, at least. She does look pretty young there. And then we have an insert song playing. I bet you do. Ryan. It's just line translator. I don't think I've ever seen subs call it Ryan before. That kind of bugs me. Well, I guess you got some valuable experience from that. My inner thigh is the most important place. All these contradictions, so confusing. Ryan Audio did it again. It's line, you stupid subs. I kind of can't believe they're calling it Ryan in the subs. It's just... Oh. Okay. I mean, that's pretty common. Yeah, I kind of figured. You probably will at some points, you dirty girl, you. That is the solution to all of life's problems, just read books. But yeah, I wonder at what point all these girls will actually do it. No. No, I just don't like you. Of course you got balls in your lunch, you slut. Because she's pretty now. I mean, she can join us. Stinking cloud of perfume. Are we gonna... Okay, somebody opened it. Who's up here? I don't see anyone. I hear someone. Although, he came from behind us. So, can we help you? Did you want to eat lunch together or something? Oh. He actually did it? I kind of forgot about that. He actually did it, okay. Yeah, I can respect that. These are all the reasons I want to bang you in 50 pages. Please read through it thoroughly. No less. And after I went to the bath, I thought of her plenty. That's how it goes. To call me against the report. Yeah, kind of got that impression. How many of these lines are just gonna be how cute she is? She looks really cute as she reads it too. Wow, I was joking, dude. You really did that. Just kawaii. But what more do you need? And of course, he writes in a hiragana to really fluff it out. That's pretty funny. He didn't say how many unique lines there had to be. So mean. Doesn't matter what they said, because I got a lengthy report that says otherwise, so it's all good. Yes, Reign of Cute can cleanse anything. The word's gonna start losing meaning to me if we keep saying it. Will you go out with me? Of course, it's gotta be in there. What will your response be? Oh! Be careful, you could lose your virginity that way. Those corners. Yeah, you're being kind of rude there. A little bit. Yeah, I don't believe you. Well, so are you, so... Wow, she just takes her up on that offer. Gotta watch what you see if you want anything to work out with him. Yeah, he really has no reason to apologize. Well, let me show he's a chill character. What? Your almost girlfriend? But she does. Yeah. I really don't know their family names, so I kind of hate when they do that. Why can't everyone just use each other's given name? Truer words have never been spoken. Yeah, you're very rude. Just spring that on him. Yeah, no kidding. He really wasn't. Again, you really want him to get in trouble, don't you? Yeah, okay, sure. Reality is teachers shouldn't be fondling their students, I mean, as a general rule. So we can start with that. I mean, is the difference that important? Oh, that's not gonna help anything, because that does look kind of bad. I don't watch a lot of drama shows, and it's kind of because of misunderstandings like this. Yeah, and she definitely misunderstood. That's not the only reason why I don't watch a lot of drama stuff. I just mostly because I watch anime for the fun of it, you know, for the most part. Silly, fun, lighthearted stuff. Which is why I would never have watched this show if it wasn't the poll winner. But it doesn't mean there's not enjoyable bits in it, which there certainly is. You are one wet girl. Just that 50-page report, just... You know, if a girl that I confess to asked me to write a 50-page report, I would do it. But she might not like the end result. Because it would not be safe for work. It would be a very 18-plus sort of essay. But I could write it. I could write 50 pages of everything I would want to do with her, so... wouldn't be quite as innocent as his, I can tell you that. But I could write it. Kimino. They do. No, it's just a myth. There's a lot of confusion in this show, isn't it? A lot of characters confused about emotions and feelings and all that. I'm starting to see that as kind of a big theme with the show. But anyway, that was the 4th episode of Araburu Kisetsu no Otome domo. And yeah, just a lot of characters do seem to kind of have their own thing going on. I mean, we have Kazusa, who didn't really make much progress with her plotline, I don't think. Like, I think she talked about it a little bit, and, you know, it seems like she understands the reason why she was upset about Izumi saying he doesn't want to bang anyone. You know, she realized that the reason why that bothered us is because she wants him to bang her. So, we made a little bit of progress on that, I guess, but she didn't really talk to Izumi at all. And we kind of made negative progress on that because of the misunderstanding there at the end. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, the first big drama thing was just Sonozaki, which I might as well call her that because everybody else freaking calls her that. Yeah, she had a bit of an image change. All the comments people have been making have had an effect. She's clearly not a big fan of all being talked down to and all that. She's not cute or she's ugly or whatever people were saying. So, and then you had, what's his face, talk about how she looks like Erika, and all that, I guess, kind of came together and she decided to go for that image change, you know, ditch the glasses and just, you know, look prettier, basically. And people took notice. People took notice. But when they imply that it could be because of the one guy, she was pretty quick to jump up and say, "Don't get the wrong idea, Baka. It's not like I like you or anything." Which, I mean, she didn't exactly say that, but she started with the tsundere line and was basically trying to say that, like, no, it's not about that at all. I just did this because I wanted to. And it's kind of stormed out. But he did follow her. So, you know, good move on that part. Because he clearly wants to make something happen there. And he's doing his best. Like, I have no real problems with his approach for the most part. I mean, one thing that bothered me with that character is the episode where he made that one line about, "It sure looks like we're floating from other people, huh?" That part bothered me a little bit just because it seemed, I don't know. I don't know if I can really explain why that bothered me. Just, it seemed a little bit too pushy, I guess. Like, you were not close enough to make jokes about flirting. Like that's the one thing that he really did in the show that bugged me. The Sonozaki love interest guy. That's the one thing he really has done so far that's bugged me at all. But for the most time, he seems like a cool guy that's just trying his best to get together with Sonozaki. And Sonozaki seems like she likes him as well. She obviously has some hang-ups and stuff, but I think he's starting to crack through that wall pretty well, especially with the report they ended up actually doing. And yeah, she said, "Hey, if you actually like me, then write a 50-page report about it." And he did. It's like it was 99% kawaii, but, you know, and occasionally misspelled, I think, she said. But I think the feelings got across, you know. I mean, what more should he write? Like, "Hey, I saw you. I like you. I think you're cute. I want to tap that. So can we become a couple?" What more do you really need from a letter? But like I said, I could still fill it with a lot more creative stuff. Just give me the chance. Just give me the chance. We had a nice little talk between Momoko and Nina, or Sugawara. I should probably just start using their family names because everybody else does for the most part. But they had a talk, and because Momoko hasn't really done much in the show so far, but this episode she seemed to kind of develop her own love interest, which I'm sure will continue to progress in the show's future. So, you know. Although the guy didn't seem too interested in the whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing right away, like he seems to want to take the thing slow there, but from things Momoko said, I think we're going to be going in that direction, regardless. But it was an interesting thought that she said that she wants to help her friend with her romance problems, but she doesn't have any romance experience, so she feels like she can't really do that. That was an interesting thing because that would probably be a pretty common thing, you know, amongst young people. Because usually one of the group gets involved in romance first, and somebody has to do it first, right? So then, you know, the other friends wouldn't really be much of a position to help them. But that's why you read books, because they help you with, like, everything. That was kind of the theme of the episode. The title was called something about the meaning of books or the purpose behind books, something like that. And that was the theme of the episode, basically what books can do for you. And I think the gist of it was borrowing feelings from people to give words to your own emotions, something like that. I'm not really good at all this poetic, artsy type stuff. You know, another reason why I probably wouldn't watch this anime voluntarily. But I think I got the point they were trying to get across with that. So yeah. Sonozaki probably made the most progress as far as romance goes in the episode, because by the end of it, she had gotten her report. She had gotten a lot of blushing, some crying, some very she was definitely affected. Like, there was definitely emotions there. So I do kind of look forward to her next conversation with her love interest, whose name I should probably try to remember, but I don't really remember any of the names of the non-girls. So that was that. But we also had Hitoha, Hongo, well, whatever. Hitoha, who also worked on her own thing. Not really a romance exactly, although there could be some romance developing between her and the teacher. But I don't know. It would be one of the more difficult ones for several reasons. But yeah, we're doing some things with that. because she initially talked to him on the internet for research purposes, like for her writing and stuff, because she would, you know, kind of role play there. And apparently in the episode kind of revealed that he wasn't all that fooled about it. Like, he just thought she was a middle-aged man or whatever, which is probably not what she was going for. And because this is interesting, because didn't they meet up to, like, bang? Wasn't that the idea? So I guess he just wasn't planning on that actually happening. Just wanted to see him to say, hey, I finally get to see what you look like in person, you know? I guess, I don't know. I'm not really sure what he was expecting from that, but, you know, he kind of left immediately upon seeing her, so clearly wasn't expecting a high school girl, which, that's probably for the best. Yeah. But, yeah, he still definitely interacted with her a lot, though. She looked up the whole tough kids drink Milo thing, and that led to a little bit of Sensei backstory. And he just went on this big tangent about how much he doesn't like high school girls. You know, he had so many harsh things to say about them. Like, what exactly did he say? Go back to that. Okay, it was right about here. It says they're disgusting, which got a reaction from her. High school girls have dry, rough skin. I don't think that's true. I think as a general rule, the younger you are, the more naturally smooth skin you have. So I'm not sure what he's talking about with that. That sounded odd to me. Comparing them to an unripe fruit may sound pleasant, but at least the unripe fruit thing I can at least get where that's coming from. Crap, I did not mean to do that. Actually, I dropped a picture into my video player. That was unfortunate. They're overly honest, use expressions far too wild and dramatic to appear in literature. One might think they're fresh and interesting, but in reality they're just crude and unrefined. Just, I don't know. I can't say I agree with much of what he says there. And he was also pretty rude about how he delivered it, but I get the gist of it. High school girls are not his preference, which is for the best if you're a high school teacher. I think most people would agree with that. But she did have a bit of a surprise for him after all that, just suddenly mounted him, which I don't think he was ready for that at all. But she was also not ready for that because she had a bit of a physical reaction upon that. When she mentioned throbbing, at first I thought she meant, like, to him, like she felt something physical, you know, on her thigh. But I don't think that's what she meant. I think she just meant herself. Like, her body, I think, is kind of what she was trying to say there. So, yeah, that benefited her, I guess, for her writing, so. And then, yeah, Momoko had her thing going to karaoke with some friends and the guy that she talked to a little bit. I don't have much to say on that, but yeah, we're finally starting some stuff with Momoko, which makes her character a bit more interesting now that we get to see her do something. Because until now, she's mostly just been Kazusa's friend. Like, that's what I've kind of associated her with, so. It is nice that she's kind of doing her own thing now. And I did kind of like the little scene they had together in the park. Very cute stuff. Oh yeah, then our Gyaru girl trying to be friends with Sonozaki was... Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. I don't really want her to be friends with her, honestly. But she said she wanted to ask her something. I don't think we ever found out what that was. Because apparently her bringing a bento to school like that is unusual, so apparently it was pretty important to her that she would go that far. So, I'm very curious. Sonozaki doesn't want to be friends with her. She's called her a stinking cloud of perfume. So, I mean, she clearly doesn't want to be friends, but at least want to find out what she wanted to ask. Because it didn't seem like she had any kind of ill intention there. But, I don't know. I at least want to find out what that was about. But yeah, that one redheaded girl is just such a bitch. Just, I really don't like her. The one that stepped on Nina's book. That only acted like a half-decent human being when it was in front of the guy she was trying to get with. Because that's the kind of horrible person that she is. But yeah, we had one more scene between Itaha and the teacher, which was interesting. Not much to say on it, but that was interesting. Just, we're clearly going to be doing more with those two. Like, I don't know if it will go full-on romance or not, but we're clearly going to do something with those two in the future. And Hitoha doesn't have any other kind of romance love interest, and the show does seem to kind of want to give everyone one. Although Nina doesn't have one yet, I don't think. But the show seems like it's the kind of show that wants to give one for everyone, and then, you know, bounce back and forth between showing all of them develop all parallel with each other. So, we'll see. But yeah, the episode ended off with Nina, with Kazusa seeing Nina and Izumi together in the train. It was like getting the wrong idea with the reaction that she had. So, yeah, hopefully that misunderstanding is not prolonged too much. Because I really just don't like those kind of misunderstandings that just cause more drama. Never been a big fan of them. But yeah, before I end this off, I do want to check one thing real quick. Yeah, the previous episode did have the opening lyrics translated, and then this one did not. I don't get why that's the case. That's kind of weird. I thought I was just losing my mind or something, but no, that's how it was. Because I remember commenting on a line last time about the 15 pages or whatever, and I could only have done that if it was translated because, you know, my Japanese is not very good, so that's a little bit weird. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was a decent episode, I suppose. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.